Hello there, my name is David De La Barcena, and I am the writer-director of Mari.
Hi, my name is Katrina Gaedcke, and I played the role of Mari.
And hi, my name is Sophie Miller, and I played the role of Rose.
Great, awesome. Well, thank you for agreeing to do this and spending the last 25 minutes trying to figure this out.
Technically,
we're happy to be here.
Yeah,
we're happy to be here. Of course. So this is the audio commentary of Mari. Just wanted to do this and sit around and talk about the filming process of this because it was quite unique for a short film. It filmed over the span of 1.5 years.
But we got it.
But we got it in the end. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start playing this.
Okay.
I do know that the score, I just want to go ahead and give a shout out to my brother Armando. He made the score for the entire film. This first shot, Katrina, you want to talk about your wardrobe choice?
What is that supposed to mean? No, I'm kidding.
Well, I don't know. Like, who dressed you?
I think
Was it me?
Dressed myself. No, I think we worked together on this one a little bit. It was kind of thrown together because this was actually our third attempt at this flashback scene, because in the very first iteration we had one scene, and then shortly after I think we reworked it because it wasn't kind of selling what we wanted to sell. And then
what
many
were we
months
wanting
later,
to sell?
Well, it didn't really convey the relationship between the two of them. And as the relationship evolved in kind of our meetings, the three of us, as we talked about, like, what really is this story, what happened in the past, it changed. And so we kept having to rewrite this intro.
Yeah, no, you and I remember we sat down one night and that shot right there, actually, that was a reversal shot. So like you actually had the movement one way, but I had to reverse it because we didn't get a shot of you making that transition.
That's right, I remember that.
So it looks a little off, but...
Oh, I didn't even notice it.
I didn't really look
I know. I should have shaved.
No, because Don was going through a difficult time. You know, he's not taking care of
that's
himself.
my version of
he's
stubble.
Working hard. Yeah.
21-year-old who can't grow facial hair.
Remember, we couldn't get the eye line right. You couldn't actually.
Oh, right. It looked like I was staring at her. I was staring at her boobs the whole time.
It
and
did.
Neiman kept having to say, David, you got to put your eye light. Neiman's our wonderful director of photography. He did amazing work lighting this and shooting this. And this shot was difficult for us too.
It was so hard because I was like almost touching your face. Like, it looks like we're far apart, but we were practically nose to nose, and we could barely keep a straight face.
Right. And I have this thing about just breath. And it's not that you have bad breath. I'm not saying you have bad breath. But there's just a thing about, like, being so close to each other and, like, having our... Like, it was awkward for me.
It was difficult.
And now through this whole scene, I would like to point out that Sophie Miller took sound.
Yes, shout out.
And it was the worst decision.
Well, here's the thing. I went to school for acting, so...
You didn't train in this area. This was an interesting
This
day.
Was another reshoot.
Yeah,
that's right.
I remember the first time we shot this, it was just too dark.
Well, there were wires everywhere. There was different...
And all the fog. We had the atmosphere spray that we just gave up on for the reshoots.
Yeah.
That was such an important
it's there
part of
for
the
a couple
first weekend,
shots, and eagle eye viewers will really notice it.
Yeah.
No, that first time we shot it was, of course, Matilda's the voice is Caroline Beagle's my wonderful girlfriend.
Caroline.
I remember the first time we shot this, it was just too dark, and not only that, I had you smoking a cigarette, and kid you not, my room smelled like cigs for about 2 weeks. It was bad. You want to explain the paint on your eyes? I've gotten a lot of questions about that.
Paint on my eyes?
The lines.
Oh.
Or the lines on your forehead.
Oh, yeah. That's like my cybernetic implant.
Of course.
Yeah, because it was a really high-tech process getting that set up. You know, so we used the best materials, some silver eyeliner. That was how we went about that. Originally, it was like a whole thing. We were trying to like create ridges with like glue, like craft glue on my face.
Ooh,
but eventually we just gave up on that. Oh, look who it is.
Austin Smith.
Wow.
I want to thank
reporter.
Austin. This is another added scene. I think this script, it was not I think if we pulled up the first draft of the script that we decided was going to be our shooting script, it would not be what you see on screen right
I actually
now.
I have
Barely
it
at all.
right. I have it in front of me.
Yeah,
I love this
no.
shot of you, Katrina.
That was a fun one. Oh, I was so excited because we reshot this one too. And, like, I had this whole part of my story. There they are, the pill bottles. I, like, saved up my, like, diuretic for, like, 2 months or whatever to add up. And, like, also a antibiotic that I had taken so I could have those in there. And I forgot them the first time we shot. And I was so mad. I was like, this is important to my backstory. But then we reshot it, so I got to put it in.
It worked out.
Mari, having diarrhea, you know.
Diarrhea.
What?
You said diuretic. That's
A
not what that is.
diuretic. It's for, like,
Oh.
salt water balance.
Oh,
No.
Sorry. I love this shot of you. I love the way it's colored, and it's not. And this is a cool shot too. This was another reshoot.
That
I
was
think
a cool
everything's
shot.
a reshoot. I think the only thing we kept were
It's
the
that
last two
main
scenes.
scene, yeah.
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 That's
This
true.
was fun. It was fun to smoke a cigarette. I'll say it.
How many cigs did you go through that night? I
A
can't
lot.
remember.
A lot. Well, more so on the first shoot rather than the reshoot. The first shoot we were going through
Yeah.
quite a few, but that one maybe
Yeah.
one or two.
This is the
This is
OG
my-
shot. This is the,
Yeah, this is my favorite shot of the whole. Neiman did such a good job.
He did. And this is like the meat of the film, you know, and we didn't have to reshoot this, which was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although we did
It's
have
not
to
that noticeable.
ADR it because
We did. We
Oh,
ADR'd this
that-
entire scene.
because of that lovely
Yes.
jacket on Rose right there.
But doesn't it
That
look
jacket
good?
right there was
Looks
the bane
so
of my.
good.
It looks amazing, but it is the bane of my existence, and I've never approved it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
It's in my closet.
It looks great. And not only that, y'all want to talk about how we had to do Foley for this whole scene too. So like, not
Oh,
only
yeah.
did we ADR,
Oh,
we had to
yeah.
then sit down in complete silence, and you just had to
Just
mimic
scoot
y'all's
on the
movement.
couch.
It was
Yeah.
hard. I couldn't
Yeah.
do it without laughing.
That was pretty funny.
And if I'm correct, you had the jacket that day, right, for ADR?
I don't. Did I?
How
I
did
think
do
you
that?
did because I think that was when we were doing those reshoots at y'all's apartment, and so it was the same like weekend that you had
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
that you did.
Oh,
redid
that's
the
where the
intro
video
shot.
of Topo Chico.
Topo Chico.
Topo Chico.
Don't you want to Topo?
No.
Yeah, we got some funny moments in that.
Said anything to you?
I love this lighting.
Bisexual,
Yeah.
the bisexual lighting here is really good. And I think that was the first set prop thing I bought for the film was that love sign. I knew I wanted it in the film just because it was just so opposite of what this relationship is. There's
Yeah.
no love between these people at all. Rose is such a dick.
Love.
What? Rose is not
Nah,
a
just
dick.
kidding.
Rose has her reason.
They both just have problems.
Okay, you have to talk to her and ask if Don killed himself.
Oh, there you
Look
can
at
see my
this.
little tattoo in there. The
Oh,
little,
you just
what does that
pissed
say?
Rose off.
Oh, you did just. I did
You
piss
said
her off.
something.
Listen, we don't need to
I think-
rehash this argument. It
What
says
does your tattoo say?
MDMR. We created an alphabet for.
You're begging?
I don't know. It was like another language or just like characters from like the.
Our dead friend.
I don't know what exactly
it's
was
Mari,
that, but
Rose, Dawn, Matilda.
yeah, the original
I
four
know- yeah.
friends. Because for those who are just now watching it for the first time, we were originally a group of four, and Rose and Mari are the only two still alive.
It's what he wanted. It's all
But yeah, so it's
and
like-
it's like our version of Arabish, like in the Star Wars universe. It's just like it's English, but it's different symbols.
Yeah, that was fun to kind of make those symbols and figure that
It
out.
looks great. And actually, this line here, I made that shit for Horny Corporate Dickens. It was a while back, but we're actually making an entirely new film off of that line.
We are, yeah. We just had a reading for that today, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm
Really,
excited about
really
that.
fun.
I wish we could have reshot this shot, and it was
Me too.
entirely impossible because we didn't have the location. But
It was
I
my
just needed it to be
fault.
longer. I needed it to be
Because I turned
longer.
the wrong way when I was exiting.
Oh no,
Oh.
that's not it. I just needed it to be longer so that it wasn't so abrupt.
Oh wait, can I talk about getting into this car?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
It was so hard because I'm really tall and I was wearing heels, and we used Neiman's car, which is the tiniest car ever.
It is very tiny.
And so that was really difficult.
Ask about me. And not only that, I think at this point I was a little bit mad, just
Yeah,
because
you were
I don't even
grumpy.
remember. I was grumpy because a couple of our crew members weren't there on time. No, just
no.
I mean, they might
I think it was just because at this point, this is the second thing we shot after the first scene.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah, that was that
after the
first
door.
night.
It was a late night. It was a really late night.
But it looks so good.
It looks so good.
Yeah.
And then Easter egg, if you watch closely enough, you'll see that is not Sophie driving the car. It is Neiman when Leonard Reynolds driving his car.
Yeah, and that is not his real license plate. We actually ordered a fake one.
Oh, clever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Caroline Beagles, there she is.
There she is.
Yes,
The lovely.
there it is.
Made such an impact.
And I
even though
think
she was
these
so far
credits
away.
go by way too fast. I should have slowed these down. You can barely see it. Oh, okay.
Oh, these credits. I thought you meant those other
Yeah.
ones. Yeah, these go by a little fast.
All of our special things. They're like, you
Yeah,
can't
the
even see them.
donations.
Well, thank you so much for watching, you all,
Yeah.
and let's stay tuned for the next one, hopefully.
Yes, please
All
stay
right.
tuned.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.